Hi, this is Matt with LiveSportscaster.com bringing you another tutorial for the Live Sportscaster platform. Today we are going to learn how to create a standard clip within Live Sportscaster portal, and I will just show you here in a couple of minutes exactly how you go about doing that. Very simple process, and this is basically for those who want to create a podcast within the Live Sportscaster portal. If you have an audio podcast, video podcast, no matter what it is, it's a good spot to actually provide your content to a listener at no cost at all. So I'm going to click on this login button here since I already have an account. If you did not have an account, you can click on this register button and register for an account, and you're automatically enabled for a contributor on the site. I'll click on login, and my information is already filled in here. I'm going to click on login again. This will take us to the front end of the site, but you'll see my username is showing here, and I'll click on administration. From this administration portal, you can see there are several different options here. The one we're using today is going to be the clips option, which is shown in the top right. As you see here, this clips option is what we're using for this tutorial, so I'll click on that there. This will bring up a list of clips that you have in your current admin panel for your account. This will not show any other channels within the portal besides your own, but because I'm an administrator, it shows all the clips within the portal. For this purpose, we're creating a standard clip, and we'll have several other tutorials that go over the different kind of clips you can create within Live Sportscaster, but we'll start with the most basic here for most podcasters, most people that are uploading archive content to the portal for this first tutorial. I'm going to click on New Clip, or actually hover over New Clip, and it brings up a list of options. Those are the other options you see there for creating a new clip: the standard, the stream clip VOD, the stream clip live for live streaming, the embed clip for embedding external content, and a blip clip from URL, which is a previous tutorial we've already made, which is a very, very useful tool for those that have existing YouTube or Vimeo videos that would like to add those to their portal. We're going to click on standard for now. And you'll see it bring up a list of options here. It has the title, the description, the SEO description, tags, there's an image option, and several other advanced feature options below. For now, we're just going to create a test. So I'm just going to write, "This is a test." And that's going to be the title of our current podcast file, whatever it is that we're uploading. I'm just going to type in a quick description. This is a quick description. And you can see there I typed that in. I can do whatever I want to with it. I can change the text color, just like any other CMS. Whatever you want to do is fine, but it gives you those options there. SEO description, you don't need to touch. Actually, what will happen is when you click the continue button, it will automatically save in the database, and then within that database, it'll automatically copy this description into the SEO description. In order for search engine optimization, you'll want to use tags. This will help you find, help Google find, Yahoo, Bing, those search engines find your clip within their search engines. So I'm just going to type, "This is a," and you want to separate your keywords by commas so that it's more recognizable. Test. So those are our keywords separated by commas. The next thing is if you want to create an image. The default image is shown here. This is the default Live Sportscaster image. But we're going to select an image just so I can show you the difference. If we just show this image here. It's just a basic image I had on my desktop. And that's going to, when I hit continue, it'll actually replace this current image that is shown here. This is the image that will show in the video player after your podcast video or your clip is created. So if it's an audio podcast, for example, we'll show you on at the end whenever everything is completed. But it's going to show this image in the back of the video player as your video is playing. So if you want to advertise things, you have advertisers and such, it's a great spot to put advertising images or your own branding, whatever you choose. Most of this stuff is going to be left as default unless you choose otherwise. Aspect 16:9, that's a widescreen video. We want to keep that. 3D. We have 3D options, but it's, again, not something we want to mess with unless we know what we're doing. Allow skipping. You can allow people to skip your video if you'd like to show other videos within your playlist on your channel. Socialize. You can choose whether people can share it on Twitter, Facebook, etc. Allow comments. You can choose whether people allow comments. It's as simple as that. You can also put the duration of the clip if you know that, but normally on most of these clips, they're automatically going to fill in that information, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to click continue. This will bring up a whole new set of tabs. You'll see the property tab is still here. Everything we put in is automatically filled in and set to go. You'll see the image we uploaded is now showing in there. You can pull up different size thumbnails, the smaller ones, the larger ones, the poster images, which is the larger ones. And this is where we're actually going to get into the content that we're uploading. So now we have all the basic information showing. I'm going to click on the Media tab, and then we have 3 different options here. You can see your max file upload size is 1,500 megabytes. So that's plenty of size for most people with any basic length for a video or audio. If you're uploading video, you want to use either the Video HQ option or the Video Normal option. It's up to you. It doesn't actually have any relevance as to the quality of the video, but it lets the front-end viewers who are watching the video choose which video they would like to see based on their internet connection speed. The bottom option is for audio MP3. Most of the users on Live Sportscaster right now are utilizing that MP3 option because it is the audio version, and most people are most familiar with creating audio files rather than video. But we give all 3 options based on your preference. So it's up to you. Just for this purpose and because of time purposes, I am going to upload an MP3. Just going to find a random one here. Oh, here we go. This is my son singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I'm going to upload that. You'll see the progress bar on the bottom as well as the file size. Once that's complete, you will see it says complete and then it adds the file to your clip. You can also choose to delete the file if you would like to upload a different clip. But for this purpose, we're going to leave it on there. You can also choose to download the file, and that's not for your purpose, but it's for the front-end listener or viewer's purpose. If you allow them to download the file, they can do that. This will add a little download link. I'm going to actually enable that for now so that you can see that and there's several different options here, but I'm just going to click this one. You'll see on the front end once I activate this clip that the download option is enabled for the web player. So I'm going to hit yes on the video file download. That allows anyone to on the front end to download the video. And at this point, I was going to hit save, but I'm going to show you you don't necessarily have to do that with these tabs. If you go in between these tabs, all the changes are automatically saved. So I'm just going to go as we go down, straight down the tabs. Channels. This is more than likely, you're just going to have one channel more than likely, unless you have multiple shows you're dealing with, unless you have, whatever it is, unless you have an audio channel you'd like to have and a video channel. Most people will just have one channel, and just for this purpose, I'm going to select one channel, but this is the entire channel playlist on the Live Sportscaster portal. I'm going to select our Kitescope Broadcasting channel, which is our main channel within the site. I'm going to go over to this categories field. This is a song that I've uploaded, so it's not necessarily something I have a category for. Most of our stuff is for podcasts and sports. So just for that reason, I'm just going to select a random category for demonstration purposes. Interactivity is something you not normally would have to use. But this is for, and I'll show you once we activate this clip, this is for ads mainly, or during your video, your podcast. If you have a link, an external link that you'd like to share with some of the people that are listening or watching your clip, you can click your interactivity, and that allows you to create basically an external link that will link to something during your podcast. So if there's a point in time within your podcast, let's say it's 30 minutes within your podcast. So that's 30 minutes within your podcast. You want a link to pop up. Let's say you're talking about a sporting event that happened, and this is the link you want people to see. You'll type in the link there, 30 minutes. You want it to end at, let's say, 35 minutes. We can do that by hitting 35. And we'll save that. This will create an interactivity, but I didn't put a link in there, so it won't necessarily show on the clip I'm creating. The next tab is a privacy tab. I can make it public, which is by default, or I can restrict it per access level. If I wanted to make it for people who had to register for the site, I can do that because most people will want it public, but every now and then you'll have somebody that wants to create a podcast that's only private to people, those that register for the Live Sportscaster site. Schedule is something we will go over in a different tutorial. That's a little more advanced features and allows you to schedule broadcasts out in the future and activate or deactivate automatically. The info tab is going to give you information about the clip. This is the 1835th clip, and we haven't activated it yet, so there's obviously 0 views. 0 views have been complete. 0 likes. Obviously, as you go down the list, it hasn't been activated yet, so you're not going to see anything there. This right here is the embed code, which you can find within your portal. You just go to the info tab, and this is the embed code you want to use for embedding the video player or audio player in your external CMS. If you have your own WordPress site or Joomla site, you can select this embed code to put into your site so that you can play your clip that you just created in your own site. Very, very useful tool for embedding podcasts or videos. So once we're done here, I'm going to hit save. Everything's been saved, so we can go to the back button here. You can see here, once I've created the clip, it shows here. This is the picture that we uploaded. It shows the date, the time at 10:48 p.m. You can play the clip, so you can preview it. You can also show the statistics of the clip, which is going to show 0 because we haven't activated it yet. We can edit the clip, or we can even delete the clip from all one spot. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to see here this light bulb is inactive. I'm going to create, and by clicking that light bulb, it activates the clip. So that now on the front end, this clip will show up. I can also choose to feature the post if I want to, and that'll basically make it more visible on the front end. But for this purpose, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go to the home page at livesportscaster.com, and I'm going to see that is our clip right here. This is a test. I'll click on that test on the test clip. It's going to play an ad, and I'm going to mute this out because it's going to play in my ear. But this will play this ad. This is the interactivity that I showed you earlier. It shows join the broadcast network. I'll pause it right here because I actually want you guys to hear this. But this is the clip. It shows the description. This is a quick description that we created. It also shows the category. We put it under NCAA, and the channel that we put it under. People on the front end can choose to like. They can choose to share. They can choose to download the clip as we showed earlier. But if we left that option to download the clip inactive, this button would not show up. And now, for the final step, I'm going to allow you to listen to the video, or audio, I guess, of my son singing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star as a treat. Here you go.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder you are. I did it!
Thank you guys for watching. This has been another Live Sportscaster tutorial. If you have any questions for us, please give us a call or shoot us an email at support@livesportscaster.com. We'd be glad to help you out. Following this tutorial, we'll have another tutorial showing how to create other clips and the purposes behind those, as well as all the advanced features Live Sportscaster offers. We feel that this portal is very important for a lot of sports enthusiasts, those that love to broadcast games, and those that choose to share their opinions on podcasts. We'd love to be a part of your program and hope that you'll choose us. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.